So, time to see our old master.
There was something really funny about Linkle just scurrying off to him at the very start. It's like she was running in fast motion.
Now he gives us one last chance. Well, not a last chance. He will have us confirm. But as he says, why not talk to some of our friends? So here we go.
This is the point of no return.
It's kind of not, but they really do talk it up. Because let's see, I don't think any characters become inaccessible after this point. And before we talk to Hanj, even though she's not a classmate of ours, let me turn in all the Titans I've captured. So this one's a skill that just it's just a general increased damage, and then we get a whole bunch of other equipment.
Oh my god.
Sadly, no level 6. And then Mikasa actually has a useful ability at her, I think, level 2 or level 3 friendship, which increases your jump length. And I always like to jump around, so. And then new equipment. In total, we can only carry 8. And one of the equipment that we got auto-assigned is something that makes it easier to be attracted for Titans to notice you, which is pointless as hell.
Well, I guess if you're trying to get them off your AI buddies, but...
That's true. So instead...
It looks like, honestly, a better, or at least more consistent plan is just to kill Titans faster.
Yeah. So I used
flash
the,
grenades new?
What was that?
Are flash grenades new?
No, they've been around for a bit, haven't they? Because they were for... If the Titan goes into rage mode or something like that, then you can use that to get it off you.
Yeah.
They
say it's a... Let's say it's more like a flare, I guess, a flare flashbang. But yeah, I went for the backup signal, which instead of needing me to go up and press a button to recruit someone, I can recruit someone who's nearby by using that item. Also, I'm just gonna shit talk the merchant boss.
He deserves it. He always deserves it.
Indeed. Like I said, what's not shown in this game is him literally plugging up the one and only gate to safety, and so his wares can be pushed in through first.
I think that would get his cart firebombed in any other setting.
Let's see, we did unlock fire bombs.
It's our moral imperative to use them.
And then one last man to talk to. Our surrogate drunk father.
I don't know who that guy in the background just now was, but he was looking awful hard at that little teenager passing by.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, it is an anime game. Waka waka.
The girl's like 2 feet shorter than him, and his head was turning like she was wearing nothing.
Hopefully that's just the AI being kind of limited, but yeah.
Like the people who were walking into the stall the first time you entered Trost post siege. But yeah, our other friends didn't have much to say, so let's just continue on. Okay, that is true. He literally just said, hey, any characters going to the military police you won't be able to see. That is true, actually. But which one of our, non-NPC characters here will go to the military police?
本日私が話すのは率直に言えば調査兵団への勧誘だ。諸君らはすでに巨人の恐怖も己の限界も知ってしまったことだろう。しかし人類はこれまでにないほど勝利へと前進した。
Can you imagine someone telling you that Eren Yeager is the first step towards victory?
彼と共にウォールマリアの奪還を目指す。
Really is the worst of all
今期の審判にも
timelines.
1ヶ月後の壁外調査に参加してもらう。
They deserve better than Eren Yeager.
そこで死亡する確率は約
The
3
inverse Dr. Pangloss.
4年後にはほとんどが死ぬだろう。この惨状を知った上で
Oh, that's
自
grim.
分の命を落としてもらうというものはこの場に残ってくれ。
Alright, how many people do you think are gonna stay?
他の兵団の志願者は解散したまえ。
Everybody. Because it's anime. Wow. Okay, so nobody is staying.
Oh, hey, look, one named character also left. And there's like 3 unnamed characters who remain.
君たちは死ねと言われたら死ねるのか。死にたくありません。
So, in other words, the only character we don't see from now on for a while is
みんな
Annie.
いい表情だ。では今
Annie has brains.
ここにいる者を新たな調査兵団
And
として
what's funny is, remember, pretty much every named character made it in the top 10, and only the top 10 get into the military police. And basically, all but one of them did not join the military police. So do they just go, well, I guess we got no new recruits this year. So now everyone's having post-recruit regret, I guess.
Understandable.
Ryan or Buddy, I'm not about to join them. I've been doing shit for them for the past like 4 videos.
体力つけないと。
I'm not gonna lie, I had Armin pegged as going straight off to the MP.
Yeah, the only reason went with scouts is because Aaron's there. And same thing with Misaka, but that goes without saying.
You mean Mikasa?
God damn it.
できることは何でもしたいよ。
That whole line that parents would always use when you were growing up. Well, if Aaron jumped off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff too?
Yes, they all would, unfortunately, because he is the last hope for
Mikasa would be-
humanity.
Mikasa would be
God.
diving off the cliff the second they used that on her.
Seriously.
Now you're getting me thinking back to what FD signifiers said. Watch the video, people.
様の考えを言え。
Keith, homie, I've already done several missions for them. Now, it is kind of funny, though, that leading up to this point, several of the different squad mates had dialogues that were like, you know, what are you doing in the scouts? Oh, I'm trying to decide who I should join. Should I join the scouts? And I've always gave like answers to scare them off, and then they just join anyways.
Well, surely
yes,
it's not as bad as Linkle makes it sound.
let's say, yeah, they do have to keep the canon, but still, I just think it's kind of funny. I think there was a Sasha, and she was like, what do you do with the scouts? And my response was something like, if I told you I'd have to kill you, and then she responds back with, well, I guess I know who I'm joining, thanks.
Oh boy.
she had to find out for herself.
Alright, time to talk to our bestest friend.
Ah!
Aaron isn't even trying to sweep. He's just waving that back and forth to look busy.
Oh, yes.
ミカサ、アルミ。エレン、何かひどいことされて
Oh,
ない？
Christ.
ねえよそんなことはなあ
Alright, who should I answer?
Han.
何をされたの？
Of course.
体
Who
を隅
else?
々まで調べ尽くされたとか、精神的苦痛を受けたとか。
The best character.
おい余計なこと言う
Look,
な
I give it even odds on Hanj kidnapping Aaron just to force him to turn into a Titan for her own sick pleasures.
You're not too far off. Yeah, I totally could see that, her doing that.
It's like,
憲兵団に入ったのはジャンと兄
Oh, hey,
と
Marco.
だけだ
Weird. We haven't seen that guy up till this
憲兵団に行
point.
ったのは兄だけだ
Oh, everybody knows Marco. He's back there in the background sometimes.
まさかお前まで
Awkward.
今なんて言った
It is kind of a neat touch, I guess, that Marco does go completely unannounced through this whole entire bit after Trost, and it only gets revealed here.
あいつは誰も見てないところで人知れず死んだんだ
And when they do find him dead, because I don't think they showed it in the game, he's bitten in half, and I don't mean in half horizontally. He's bitten in half vertically.
How?
俺たちはエレン
that takes deliberate
見返りを
effort.
求めて
Yeah, it's
きっちり値踏みさせてくれよ
pretty
自
brutal,
分の命に見合うのかもな
because, like I said, this game didn't show it, but after the Siege of Trost, they have to pretty much clean up the streets, because they need to get rid of the bodies so there's no plague breaking out from the pestilence. And John just happens to stumble across Marco's half-eaten body.
僕たちも協力し合えると思うよ
That's fucked up.
そんな面してたらクリスタが怯えるだろうが
I don't know why, but it's the fucked up part like that that kind of got me interested. Not so much the personal drama between Misaka and Eren.
Mikasa.
Yep.
God damn it. I'm gonna just overdub myself saying it correctly.
やるわ
No, I won't. I hate editing. Before we head on to the next mission, may as well get some extra XP for our efforts.
君か作戦は問題ない油断は禁物だ
Alright, time to rock and roll as an official scout.
Do we get a cool cloak?
Ah, we will see.
Isn't that a poncho?
I don't know.
It's the cloak from the Wand of Gamelon. We had to throw it on Wizrobe,
それぞれの兵団に
Oh
配属
or
God.
whoever it was.
調査兵団では第57回
The
壁眼
Gibdo.
調査に向けて
Yeah.
新兵の訓練が行われた彼らが叩き込まれるのは
So,
調査兵団
a long while ago, I mentioned how the flares in this game to show off different mission stuff is kind of faithful to like the actual story of the anime. They kind of lightly touch on this, but basically if they see a Titan, they fire off a red flare. And then Erwin kind of takes note of where the Titans are at, and he'll fire a green flare where he wants the formation or to move to, because they're trying to avoid Titans. Now in gameplay, a red flare is fired off at each like mission stage. But a green flare is fired off on a side mission, kind of like how, okay, green flare go into a different direction. If you let a side mission start to run out, they fire off a purple flare, and they actually do that in the anime where some people get stranded and they fire off a purple flare. If they detect an abnormal, they fire off a black flare. And once you beat the game, you get like special Titans that appear in all the story missions. And when they appear, a black flare gets fired off.
That is a bunch of colors? Surprised they don't have some audio signals or whatever.
It's just a neat, like, faithful adaptation to the series.
Yeah. Especially for, you know, potential colorblind folks.
True.
I don't think these storytellers know how scouts operate.
It is. It's kind of weird if you watch the series because, you know, everyone here is like all hyped for the scouts going off on their missions, but there are several times where you see not just actively happening during the story, but even in flashbacks where quite often scouts just return with a whole bunch of dead people and maimed people, and everyone just going, goddamn, scouts are running off and, you know, getting everyone killed. So it's weird that there's still people who are like cheering on scouts when they leave.
Oh, we do have a poncho.
Oh, yep, we do, and goddamn it, I'm not doing a very good showing on my first mission. official mission.
Well, Poncho already ruined.
後続班の援護と誘導を頼む
Oh yeah, and finally the whole Linkle thing goes into play with the green overwear she's wearing.
Oh yeah, good point.
後続班の本体合流を援護するぞ
Took us 12 videos to get to that point.
Yeah.
合流までの移動距離を短縮するため巨人を排除しつつ進軍ルートを確保しろ
So Mishir, or actually, I noticed the characters pronounce it like almost like Mickey. And I'm trying to think of how they pronounce it in the dub, but the guy has so little screen time that I don't remember.
迂回によって移動距離が伸びれば危険も増す巨人の討伐を急げ
And yeah, this buff little dude here, I don't think I've captured him. That's kind of the issue with the whole Titan capturing thing, is like, you have to just kind of know who you have and haven't captured yet. And thanks to the camera locking on to, when this happens, you can't move your camera. So I'm trying to get away, but I don't know where the hell I'm going. Eventually I just give up.
That would infuriate me.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Crash Bandicoot, this is not.
No.
後続班を巨人と交戦させるな急いで片付けるぞ
Now
So going
something
back to the earlier points, I was under the impression the scouts were like the special forces.
so it's kind of like how they I completely missed that. But so it's more that they're good, they're elite in the sense that they actually go out of the walls and fight Titans, unlike everyone else who stays behind the walls. And pretty much they're just the only people who join are the people who really are sure of themselves, I guess.
あとは我々でここを死守するぞこっちだ巨人ども
But yeah, it's kind of, it's like, they do get the respect in the sense that they do go out and do stuff, but then there's also like this thing where it's like there's a high body count.
Oh boy.
Oh joy. For whatever reason, our friends, they're not in their ODM gear. I mean, okay, to be fair, in the anime they don't actually fight as they're leaving the gate. There are other scouts around who are intentionally distracting the Titans while the entire convoy moves out.
安全に通過できるはずだ
And oh yeah, so something I didn't mention, when at the assembly, at the very end, Erwin just goes, okay, make sure you do an appropriate salute. But in the dub, he was like way more, what's the word? Appreciative, I guess. That's not the right word, but he instead said, I'm giving you a salute, and it's a sincere salute. Made him sound more humble. Also, somehow that time that I only attacked twice, I had 3 failed attacks on it.
Don't know. Maybe it clipped it or something like that?
Probably. That's the thing that drives me crazy in this game, is you'll get penalized for hitting a time you weren't even aiming at.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
Also, this map is hella small. I don't know if you may have noticed, whenever I get to the sides, I have intense problems trying to navigate because I keep hitting the invisible wall.
I've been seeing that, yeah.
Yeah, it is incredibly frustrating. Also, off-screen, I unlocked rank 2 of both mining as well as the supply camp. And with the supply camp, I now get 2 supplies on every restock.
Ah, neat.
Very handy.
Yeah.
And mining gives you more resources or whatever
Yeah. So
over time.
Those are pretty much the things I upgrade first.
ありがとな。お前のおかげで無事に抜けられたよ。平原の本体と合流してるぜ。
拠点をお願いしても。
まだ安全を確保すべき道があるはずだ。今のうち
And
に
stealthy ass Titans, I
優秀
swear.
確認しておくぞ。
頼みますわよ。
So I'd just like to mention, I don't know if you all watch the bonus videos for the friendship stuff, but as we have Mish in our party, or Mike, whatever,
ここを確保すれば後続班も移動し
there
や
is
す
a
くなる。
Oh, I
line,
know. It could be
使
Mika.
ってください。
something like that, yeah. There is a line where
我々が加勢する。
where you can ask him how the what was it Nanamba and whatever the dude is on our right D-pad it smells like, and he has a response for it. And it's like, man, that's weird. Don't go sniffing your subordinates.
Okay.
Actually, because the way the scene starts is that they go, oh hey, we were able to find you because Mish has your smell.
これで後続班もここを迂回しなくて済みそう。
A group of Eren appears. Oh no.
Oh, what? Why?
Hey.
What?
I,
That's a way to phrase it.
yeah, I think that's just a translation problem.
気をつけろ。
It's Eren, Mikasa, Mitsuka, and Armin.
行きましょう。
So Aaron sympathizers.
頼みますわよ。
意外と手だれじゃないか。
There is like an actual line where someone makes fun of Armin by going, man, you know, it always weirded me out how you would have use Eren as a security blanket.
早く市街地を抜けられそうだな。
道の安全は確保
Armin really is Linus, isn't he?
Pretty much.
俺たちでルート上の巨人を片付ける。お前は進め。
はい。お願いします。
俺もミケさんみたいに匂いで巨人の存在が分かる。
No, Gelgar, you do not want to smell a Titan.
鍛えてどうにかなるもんじゃない。
ここに拠
道の安全は確保してある。このまま進め。
わかりました。援護感謝します。
周囲の巨
Being
人は
able
俺
to
たち
smell
が引き受ける。
Titans like
お前は市街地の
smelling
出口を目指
rocket
せ。
fuels, I imagine. Just all sorts of awful things.
I think last video, Han straight up asked if you could smell Eren's arm. And I never realized how much smelling was in this game.
Somebody had a fetish.
Yeah, someone was working through something.
弱しですね。
So I'm pretty sure outside of...
差し上げます。
Because in the anime, they note that, yes, Mish can smell Titans, but he doesn't smell people. As far as I remember. Again, the dude literally had like 5 minutes of total time in the anime.
Oh boy.
頼みますわよ。
I never get tired of seeing it. I started noticing it in the last video, but every time you do that move where you cut off their arms and legs, you can see the arms floating in midair after you get out of the cutscene. It's like a very split second, but it's just floating there completely detached from the Titan.
俺たちも平原で本体に合流するぞ。
They probably just spawn it when you initiate the attack.
It really is, yes.
Metal Gear.
Very strong T-pose energy.
放置すればいずれ本体に危険が及びかねん。ここで始末しておくぞ。
Oh man, one abnormal.
ぶっ倒して差し上げます。
Must be taking
Look.
it easy this mission.
I was gonna say, look at him, he's just having fun with the outpost. We can just leave him, right?
お願いしますわ。
Or leave it, I guess.
ゲルダさん、頼みますわよ。
任せとけ。
I saw that. It's getting to the point where I'm no longer killing these things fast enough. Oh, hey. Just gonna hang around.
今度こそ平原の本体と合流するぞ。
周囲の巨人は片付いたようだな。これなら問題なく進めるだろう。
少し遅れはするが、ここで体勢を整えてから本体に合流しよう。陣形の展開まではまだ余裕があるだろうからな。
それにしてもお前、ここまでよく働いてくれたな。
I dig my ODM gears clipping through the
まだ
poncho.
1ヶ月ですごく成長したみたいだね。きっと今回の壁外調査でも生き残れるよ。
Good lord, Petra's tiny.
She really is. She's, like I said, I confused her for Armin because she's the same height and has like the same hair.
おるお。
Also, it gets brought up in a friendship scene, so I'll just mention it because I don't think it shows up in the game otherwise. Oro and Petra pissed themselves on their first mission.
それに比べるとお前は少し実践慣れしすぎてるくらい。
Keep that little tidbit in your mind for like another 3 videos.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because that's the same reason that they give not diapers to jet pilots.
お前とはここまで。
Interesting, I didn't know that.
陣形の展開までに自分の配置に戻れ。お前のクソみたいな根性だけは認めてもいいが、せいぜい死なねえようにしろ。
これが壁外調査。
Aaron, we've been doing missions outside the walls the past 3 videos.
Gameplay story segregation.
It's gonna get serious now.
Woo!
Indeed. So yeah, a little bit of friendship grinding I've been doing off screen. Now, who has the best face? Definitely that one. Look at it.
Yeah. Very strong Joker energy.
Yes.
So, Aaron was
Sorry,
talking
again?
about how you can never, you'll be away for a while, but they do just straight up give you an option to go right on back to base. Which is helpful because when you get a rank with a friendship points with someone, you can't make progress to the next one. So this would let you go back to base and then unlock all your friendship points and then continue in the mission.
Time travel dog.
Yeah. And here we are, right on back home. And all these friendship points I gotta cash in. All 4 of them. Later, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.